Hello everyone and welcome to another show with me Seshni at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. And guys, today you are in store for a jam-packed episode. Hope you guys are doing well on this 30th of January 2021 and enjoying your weekend. Thank God, when you say thank God it's Friday, I think today I can say thank God it's Saturday, guys. Such an amazing episode you are in for today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. What are you up to? What are you doing? Let me know. Drop me a line, drop me a message. Please comment, like, and share my video. And guys, I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And thank you for joining me, Seshni, at the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. So as you can see, we've got a jam-packed episode and everything's on the banner that's going across the video. So if you missed the beginning part, you will still know what I'm making. So today we are making bunny chow, guys, and I've got the bread all ready for bunny chow, and we are making a very special mutton bunny chow, guys. So really simple, easy, tasty, happy, and healthy, hopefully. And guys, we're going to serve that with some sambal. So no bunny chow is complete without the carrot sambal, as well as pepper chutney sambal, the tomato and onion and chilies. So that's still to make, as well as two other drinks, which is mango lassi, just to cool down with, and some Kavadi rose milk. So guys, let's start cooking, and I hope you enjoy the show. Do drop me a message, listen to the music, pour yourself a nice glass of alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink, and then sit back and relax and enjoy the Happy Doctor's Kitchen with me, Seshni. So I'm going to pour myself a drink as well. It'll give you a chance to pour yourself a drink. So I'm just having some tonic water, guys, which is really good. Tonic water, very good for the COVID, guys. It's got the derivative of quinine, which is hydrochloroquine. So stock up on your tonic water. So guys, cheers to you wherever you are in the world, and let's start cooking. This is just tonic water for now. Sit back and relax, and make sure you stay hydrated when you do cook, guys. So let's start cooking. We're going to start with our bunny chow, and the ingredients that you need is all that's displayed in front of you. So as you can see, we've got some mutton that I've pre-cooked. I cooked it for about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. I boiled it and I added some spices. So I added some cinnamon stick, as you can see, some ginger and garlic, and it's going to be really tasty already. And this is then going to go into the curry, and the curry is going to be ready probably within 20 minutes or so, because everything's pre-cooked. I've done that because obviously of the Facebook Live, and also we have some tomatoes. So I put this is about 6 to 8 chopped tomatoes, so really nice and juicy for the nice bunny chow gravy. You know, a bunny chow is key with its gravy that you can dip with the bread. I'll explain more about the bunny chow in a bit, guys. And but the secret, which I learned and I've read about, is you need, instead of adding more water, you need to add more tomatoes to make a juicy bunny chow where you can actually dip the bread in and it soaks in. So that's for a nice mutton curry gravy, guys. I've got my bread, of course, which we're going to use, and I'm going to explain how we're going to cut it for the bunny chow in halves or quarters, or whichever way you want to. All my spices or goodies, as my mom would say, for the curry, the mutton curry: some ginger and garlic, some coriander, onion, half an onion, and red or white onion, and also my curry leaves. And then all my spices, guys. So these are my spices, and I will go through it one by one what I'm going to add, and potatoes. So that's all you need for the bunny chow. So if you're doing a cook along with me, let me know. Obviously, salt to taste and some oil. Guys, let me know if you're doing a cook along, and I'd love to share this cooking show with you. And guys, this show is dedicated to all the bunny chow lovers and all the Durban nights or people all over the world that miss bunny chow. This is dedicated to you and also to lots of friends that are celebrating their birthdays. So Avril is celebrating her birthday yesterday, and also Petunia is celebrating her birthday today, and I think Oprah Winfrey's birthday. So celebrated to all those ladies and guys that are celebrating their birthday, and obviously dedicated to all those Durban curry lovers. So from Spice Delights, we have these spices which I'm going to use, which is my Durban mix masala, which is I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of my mix masala for bunny chow and specifically for mutton, and then some romba rosi and Kashmiri mix, some rice spice or badago or puran or glazing spice, about 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and then this is a mixture of my fennel, cumin, and coriander, and obviously some chili, a teaspoon of each. So these are all the spices that are going to go in. But as I go along, if I want a little spicier, I can add some more romba rosi, some Kashmiri, or even some Scotch and Donut guys. So, anything is possible on this show. So, as you know, so let's start cooking, guys. That's all the ingredients, and we can now start with our curry. So, for the mutton curry, we just need to get in your pan. We're going to add some oil, guys. So let's start putting that on, and then we can start heating it up and adding our oil while we have all our spices in front of us, because those are the main things that are going to go into the mutton curry. So guys, hope you're doing well, and good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So I'm just going to add, I don't want to add too much of oil, because as you know, with the mutton we already have a lot of fat. So the butcher that we go to, we've got a specific butcher that we go to, like my mom used to have her butcher. I'm sure some of you have certain places you prefer getting your meat from. So he has cut the meat in quite nice small pieces and not a lot of fat. So it's more lean meat. So I would suggest if you've got a cholesterol problem or you're trying to lose weight, then think about buying more lean red meat. And meat is the sort of protein which is very good if you want a happy and healthy diet. And I'll explain to you more later. So we're just going to add some oil. So I've added very little, as you can see. And the trick to making curry with not a lot of oil is adding more water, but not too much water, because you don't want the bread to be soggy when you're putting the juicy curry, the spicy mutton curry into the bread when we have to serve it. So I'm going to add all my goodies, and then that's going to give me a chance to get my onion prepared. So bay leaf, so all my spices, as you can see. So bay leaf, star anise seed, a cinnamon stick or cutter, whatever you may call it. So all these spices go in, and I just love it. I never get tired of doing this, because it's just when you prepare food like this, happy and healthy, you start to enjoy and feel really passionate about your food and preparing food. And I hope that inspires you as well to cook happy and healthy. So some cardamom or ilachi. There's so many different pronunciations and names for it, guys. Um, some cloves, there's 3 cloves, and some fennel seeds as well. So that's just going to give it a nice taste. So just one of each, 1 or 2 of each, and that's just to add some flavor. I'm going to add another piece of cinnamon. I do love cinnamon. And if you are diabetic, you're trying to balance your blood sugar levels, as a doctor and psychiatrist, I do recommend you starting to use more cinnamon in your diet. So whether it's cinnamon in the form of powder or cinnamon like this, the whole cinnamon, just adding a little bit like in your cereals, in coffees and drinks, chai tea, and your curries, and dishes, can help regulate your blood sugar levels. But obviously do consult with your doctor as well, guys. Um, onion. So I'm just going to cut the onion while our spices and our goodies are getting cooked in there. And I hope you guys are enjoying the music. Um, so someone says, "Wow, Seshni, what a great cooking channel!" And I think that's my colleague Kamran Sheikh. Hi, Kamran. Hope you well. Thank you so much. I'm trying to make some mutton curry, which I'm sure you also probably your wife makes that as well. Um, so this is the typical Indian South African type version of the curry. Similar to all curries, I would say, Kamran. And thank you so much for your lovely feedback. Hi, Erwin. So Kamran is in the UK, in London, I think. A very, very close and dear friend. Thank you so much. And Erwin says, while I'm cutting the onion, guys, to put in the pot, Erwin says, South Africa is in the house. Hi, Erwin. Hope you are well. And yes, I think, was it you that inspired me to continue with the music when I wasn't sure? He says he usually puts music on and he dances. So, guys, we're getting the onion cut up. And thank you, Erwin, for being in the house and being from South Africa. So, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And thank you guys for joining. I probably can't see all the messages because I think it'll only stream on some of my posts, and I'll not be able to see posts, I think, on some other channels. So, guys, I think my goodies are ready. So when you fry the spices like this, it actually flavors the oil. So it's really good. And then it flavors the onion. And when you add your other ingredients, it flavors the whole curry. So that is the beauty. And that's why I love that first step. It just sets the tone for your delicious, spicy or almost spicy mutton curry or curry, whatever you want to prepare. So for the bunny chow today, I will explain more about the bunny chow for those that don't know and are wondering what is a bunny chow? Is there an actual bunny in it? No. So there's no actual bunny in the bunny chow, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But while I'm doing this, so I was explaining about the bunny chow I'm making today is obviously a mutton lamb bunny chow. But if you are fasting, if you're vegetarian, please do substitute the recipe that I'm making with whatever vegetarian dish of choice or seafood, so like a tin fish or a fish curry bunny chow, a kebab bunny chow, a vegetable beans bunny chow, which is an all-time favorite, either sugar beans or broad beans or mixed veg bunny, or even a chicken bunny chow. So whatever you fancy, you can substitute. Today I'm using lamb or mutton. So the onions are cooking really nicely, and we're then going to add our ginger and garlic. So no curry is complete. So these are basic steps for any curry, and no curry is complete without your ginger and garlic. And as it's a happy and healthy, all the spices we use, all the ingredients has to be medicinal. And I do believe the foods that you eat are medicine. You are what you eat. Your food is medicine, and your health is your wealth. So start taking care of it. So ginger and garlic, about 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic goes in, and it smells absolutely lovely. I love the smell of ginger and garlic, and I cannot get enough of it. And I think when it's mixed in the curry, guys, you're not going to have garlic bread. So don't worry. It's going to be mixed in the curry. So that's our ginger and garlic, and as you can see, it's fluttering a bit, as you can see. So we'll just pop that on low heat, and then start adding all our spices in. So for the spices, we're going to add all our spices as such. So I'm going to add all the masalas that I've got, as you can see. We'll just start one by one, adding each one in. So let's start with our bagar or braising spice, 1 tablespoon, 2 teaspoons. My mixed masala, Durban mixed masala, 2 tablespoons. My romba rosi, 1 tablespoon, and this is that's romba rosi and Kashmiri, and this is my bunny chow masala, 1 tablespoon. So in total, it's about 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. So about 4 tablespoons of masala. But obviously, guys, if you don't want it so hot, and if you have a milder mixture, do add a milder mixture. So it's not necessary that you have to add the hot chili, and it doesn't have to be so spicy. So I'm just adding some water, and then when you add the water in, I do add it in as soon as I add my spices so it can cook nicely. The reason of adding water is it can cook nicely. It also enables me that I don't need to overdo it with the oil, so I can limit the amount of oil that I'm adding into my curry. And it's a trick I learned from a dietitian to add less oil. So add some water, and as you can see, it gives it a lovely curry sauce already, and it smells amazing, and that's just my masalas in. So a teaspoon of my turmeric, a teaspoon of my fennel, coriander, red cumin, and a teaspoon of my garam masala. And that, oh guys, it smells so nice. Honestly, it does. And this is now a genuine, that's a mixture of all the Durban spices. And it is available on our website, www.spicedelights.com. So pop that away and get back to our curry. The sauce is going really nice. It smells absolutely lovely. I'm tempted to add a little more water, but let's see. It smells really nice. So a little bit of water, guys, is fine. Just to give it that nice. Oh, the smell is amazing. This is what I love about cooking and cooking with these ingredients, is because it smells and it reminds me of what my childhood was growing up in the spice shop with my parents in our Middle my mom and dad, and also which was a family business, and also it just brings back all those memories of Durban in South Africa, visiting your family's homes, your aunts and uncles, which you would do. So Ruchana says, hi, gorgeous Sesh, what are you cooking? So I'm making Bunny Chow Ruchana. Hi, Ruchana, and same to you. Absolutely gorgeous as well, Ruchana. So I'm making a bunny chow today, mutton bunny chow. So I've got the tomatoes in my hand, which we're going to add in a bit, and the mutton. So some people at this point might either add their, so once the sauce is cooked and you've actually cooked some of the masala so it's not raw, we can then add our meat. But before that, let's add some curry leaves. I didn't add a lot of curry leaves because all my masalas in the mixture already had curry leaves. But oh, I love the smell of curry leaves. So just add more. I don't know why. I just love it. And it's so healthy as well. So that's the good thing about the mixed masala. If you get a Durban leaf masala, everything's already added in. So you don't really have to add anything separate. So Ruxana says, ooh, yummy. Yes, we can't wait. And I don't know, I was so excited to do the show and everyone at home as well because we're all waiting for the bunny chow. So we're going to add in our meat. So as I was saying, some people prefer, after you've done the curry sauce, you can add your tomatoes or you can add your meat. So you can choose which one. I do it this way. It's the way I learned from my mom, and most recipes do it this way. It's because you want your meat to get cooked nicely in the spices, and you just want to cook that a little bit so it gets that flavor. And look at the color, it just changes. It's absolutely, oh, this is already mouth-watering, guys, and we're not even finished. Oh my goodness, this smells lovely. And I think it's a bit spicy, if I should say so. But we're going to add some tomatoes, so that will take the spiciness out. So we are making a favorite dish of ours, which is mutton bunny chow. I know lots of people around the world absolutely love bunny chows and mutton bunny. But as I said, if you're vegetarian, do substitute this mixture and the curry that I'm making with a vegetable of choice, or if you're a pescatarian, eating or flexitarian, whatever else you fancy, chicken, kebabs, um, beans, broad beans, vegetables, any type of bunny chow. Share with me your bunny chow stories. As I'm preparing, do share with me, where have you had your best bunny chow? And what's your favorite memory of the bunny chow? And I'm going to explain to you more about the bunny in a bit. So the spices look absolutely amazing and the curry looks amazing. So at this point, I'm going to add, just going to give one more stir, and then we're going to add our tomatoes. It smells amazing, guys. And we're going to add tomatoes, then our potatoes, and I think we can add our salt as well. So I'm going to add salt when I add the tomatoes. So you can always season to taste whenever you want to during the course of your food preparation, but make sure you do taste your food regularly. I'm very light-handed on the salt and the oil because of cholesterol and hypertension and all those concerns. I do go very light on it. So obviously do watch if you've got cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, and or if you're preparing for someone who has that, do be conscious of the amount of salt that you put in, the amount of oil and fats and ghee, which I also use, which is healthy, and salt. So just be aware of it and just be conscious of adding. I think the best is to add less and then always add more on top of that. Because when you eat the food, when you're eating, like you're going to add the sambals with the carrot salad and the pata chutney with the curry and the bunny chow, it's going to add a lot of more salt on that dish. So you don't really need to add that much. But obviously season it accordingly. That's what I'm trying to say. But less is best. So let's add our tomatoes. And as I said, the secret which I've learned is adding more tomatoes to making a lovely, juicy gravy, guys. You want your curry to have like lots and lots of gravy. And that comes from this sauce. And just folding in the tomatoes, which are have just transformed this curry to now a proper, almost proper Durban mutton curry or lamb curry. And the smell, guys, I can tell you is absolutely amazing. So I am going to add some more juice because, or more mint, because the potatoes are going to go in and it's going to soak up all the gravy. And I still want gravy to serve the bunny chow. You want the bunny to be dripping with sauce. When you dip that inside the fleshy bit of the bread, you want it to just drip and get soaked with water. So that looks absolutely amazing. Let's cover it. And we're going to cook that. So we're going to then cook that for about 5 minutes and then add our potatoes. So the potatoes I've already pre-cooked, but if you didn't pre-cook your potatoes, so I have pre-cooked mine in the microwave. So I cooked it for about 20 minutes. So it's Murray type of potatoes, but obviously usually potatoes are absolutely amazing. So that's the ones people use in South Africa. So I've cut them up smaller pieces because it's going in the bunny chow. So because you want a good balance of meat and veg and the potatoes in your bunny chow. So I would say cut it a little bit smaller. But if you fancy having big, lovely, juicy potatoes, that's even great as well. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and thank you so much for joining this amazing episode of the Happy Doctor's Kitchen. I am going to add my salt in now. So let's add about a tablespoon of salt. So the people that I used to know that I'm usually measuring salt with my hands. So let's start with a spoon. So 1, 2, so 3 teaspoons, and I might need to add more later. So let's just see how it goes. But for now, 3 teaspoons of salt. Oh, it smells amazing, if I should say so myself, guys. Doesn't this remind you of like Durban or typical Durban curry and having a bunny chow at the beachfront or in Blue Lagoon? That's like one of my favorite memories. Also having bunny chows with in the Victoria Street Market. So I've got like so many memories. One is of going to Blue Lagoon with the family, and also the other memory is going to so I'm just laughing at a comment that's been made. Ronald has joined and he says it's the spices. I know it's absolutely amazing, Ronald, and I do love it. I'm glad that you enjoy it as well. This is going to be a really hot and spicy bunny chow because I've added some of the rumba rossi, as you know, can be quite spicy, but it's not the Skopendorner one, so it's going to be spicy but not as spicy. So I was saying, and Ronald is agreeing with me about the Coconut Grove. Yes, Coconut Grove, we used to go there with friends, with family. I remember going and just parking the car off, or after a night at the disco, you would go to Coconut Grove in the early hours of the morning. So it's something that you could do with your family and your friends, and it was absolutely amazing. Getting a bunny chow and just sitting and enjoying it, and that's like one of the best memories I have. The other bunny chows. Okay, let's just see, Ruxana, before I hear mine. Let's hear what you have to say. So Ronald says coconut roll. Thumbs up to you because that's the best. Um, Ruxana, Blue Lagoon bunnies were the best. I'm talking a long time ago, like 25 years ago. Yes, they were the best. You are definitely right. So Ruxana, thumbs up. Ronald says, "Oh, we cooked mutton biryani with the spices today. My word, it was the tastiest." Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Ronald, for that feedback. And I'm so glad you enjoyed the mutton biryani. We actually feeling for mutton biryani, and we're hoping to make that tomorrow. So I'm gonna find out from you more about how you made your mutton biryani because your recipes are really good. Ruchana says those amazing memories. Yes. So bunny chow. I think people are still wondering what a bunny chow. So I don't know if anyone has the easiest way to explain what a bunny chow is. But some more memories. So bunny chow. Let me just explain what that is, and we'll go through the memories. Ruxana and Ronald and anyone else watching, do share your memories. I might not be able to see everyone's comments. I do apologize. So while that's cooking, we're gonna wait like a few more minutes and then add our potatoes. And then I'm gonna explain about the bunny chow. So bunny chow is basically bread that's cut up in half or quarters, and the inside is dug out, the fleshy bit of the bread, and it becomes like a container. And in that container, in that bread, you fill it up with a sauce or curry of your choice. And today we are doing it with um, our mutton curry or lamb curry. And once you fill it up, you put the other piece of bread that you've taken out, the piece that you dug out, you put it over the top as a lid, and you serve it with a carrot salad, with chilies, with sambals, and guys, you just enjoy. And that's what I love about bunny chow. It's simple, easy, it's effortless to make and to eat, and you're just mindful. You just enjoy that moment when you're eating a bunny chow. Nothing else in the world exists, guys. It's just you and the bunny chow. And I think now, with so much going on in the world, I think this is one of those dishes just to immerse yourself in and just enjoy and just be happy and merry. And sometimes, and this is a life and death situation, guys, I want you guys to absolutely be mindful when you eat and mindful when you do your things, because mindfulness is key. Meditation, positive thinking. So if it's a life and death situation, I hope and praise with you all. But if it's not, guys, enjoy and just be in the moment, and maybe make a bunny chow and join us with eating our bunny chow, which I'm sure we are going to enjoy. Everyone, as I said, is so excited. for the bunny chow, and I'm not surprised. It was definitely worth waiting for, and I decided to make it today because earlier in the week we had some snow, and I did put a post up whether what should I make, bunny chow or have a hot chocolate in the snow weather. And we didn't have either. I had a hot chocolate, but not a bunny chow. So today I said I'm gonna make the bunny chow because it started snowing this morning again. So this is the perfect weather. But wherever you are in the world, you don't really need a weather or an excuse to have a bunny chow. It's just one of those dishes you can make whenever you feel it. And why not, guys? Just reminisce, like Luciana saying, those amazing, amazing memories. And definitely, I have so many of those. I'm sure so many people around the world listening, watching it now, or on the replay will be able to share their best memories of the bunny chows. So while I'm going to talk more about the bunny chow, I'm adding my potatoes in, guys. That's the exciting bit. And then for the most exciting bit is when we're actually going to start filling our bunny chow. I don't know whether that's the most exciting or eating it, guys. I'm going to have to think about that. Okay, so let's get the potatoes in. And while I'm doing that, guys, the other memories I have is the workshop. And the workshop had an amazing shop, the Orient. They used to have amazing kebab bunnies and mutton bunnies. I also remember Victory Lounge at Karanichas. My dad used to get, because we used to work in the shop over the weekends. So I grew up in the spice shop, and we would get, my dad would order, or my mom would order the Karanichas bunny chow or Victory Lounge, and those were absolutely delicious in Queen Street, Victoria Street, Grey Street. So all those places around there, Govender's, there's so many coastlands. I'm not sure. There's so many. Sunrise, which was across from us growing up. How can I forget? They had the most amazing beans bunny chow, and we knew the owners quite well because they were neighbors of ours, just across from us, and the bunny chow were to die for, guys. As well as their roti roll, the beans roti rolls with cheese. Someone reminded me about it the other day. Jane, how that was listening. She spoke about beans roti with cheese. Oh, that's something to make another day, guys. But back to our bunny chow and our curry. The curry is looking amazing. I might need to add a little bit more water. So I'll grab some water, and I might need to add a little bit more, and I'm just going to check the salt as well. If the salt is ready, if it's right, and if it's enough for this dish. The curry smells amazing. I know it's going to be a bit spicy. Amazing. Salt content is perfect. So I'm glad I used the spoon this time to measure. But as I said, I usually use my hands, which it comes out perfect as well. I think it's a Durban thing, or learning from your parents or grandparents, where people have learned to mix with or serve, measure salt with their hands. I think Anosh said that for one day, that he learned that from his grandma. So the curry is getting ready, and then we can start getting our other dishes ready. So while that's getting salt, the curry is on the stove, guys. Mutton curry, lamb curry, whatever you call it. Guys, it looks like Durban mutton curry. It smells like Durban in here, and that's what our customers tell us. So I love it. Um, so just a little bit, because as I said, the potatoes have soaked up all the gravy, and we want a lot of juice. So a lot of juice and a lot of gravy to get soaked up in that bread for the bunny chow. So Tanu says hi, and yeah, amazing. So let's leave that to cook just on low heat. I'm just watching it because everything is almost cooked, and it's only going to be like 5 or 10 minutes, which is going to give us time to make some of our other dishes. So I've already have some carrot salad. So I had some carrot salad that I'm going to serve. So the carrot salad, all I did was add some grated carrots, some onion, some chilies and coriander, and a little bit of um, I added a little bit of vinegar as well, just to make it nice and vinegary and sour. So, and that is one of the combinations of the things that people use for bunny chow is absolutely great, because it's a combination of the bunny chow with serving the sambals on the side. So having a sambal like this, I made veg biryani the other day and I made something similar. And it honestly tastes, if you haven't watched my veg biryani recipe, which I perfected because of my parents, my mom made the most amazing biryani, but the biryani tasted like wedding biryani, and that's not a lie. It was so delicious. But biryani and a salad like this goes. The same with the bunny chow and a salad like this. So a grated carrot salad. But I want to make something extra special, and which reminds me a lot of Durban, is pata chutney or the sambals. I don't know what else people call it. Is it like salsa, isn't it? So it's tomato, onions. We're going to make our other salad. We'll put this to the side and we can serve that later. So for the sambals, you're going to need tomato, onions, chilies, and coriander, and then some vinegar or salt to taste, and some pepper if you want. So that's all the ingredients. So I already have my tomatoes, my onions chopped up. So about half a onion that's been chopped out, as you can see. And I'm going to chop up some tomatoes and then add the tomatoes to this mixture. So let's grab our tomatoes and we're going to use two or three tomatoes, depending on how much you're making. So it's only a little bit, you don't need to make a lot of the tomatoes. So I'm just going to chop up the tomatoes. So Jamila says hi. Hi Jamila, hope you're well. You and your husband as well. And Shana says veg biryani. Yes, it was so delicious. So guys, while I'm talking, I am looking at the curry. So I am keeping an eye. The curry is just getting cooked. The excess gravy and the water is getting cooked. It's definitely going according to the way I want it. So I'm just cutting up some tomatoes, which you cut them up small. Like the onions are cut up quite small, if you can see. So the onions are really like small pieces of onions. You chop them as well, the same for the tomatoes. So I'm just going to cut them up really small. So this is called sambals or salsa, and it's very, very typical to serve like biryani and our bunny chow with that. So I'm just going to cut that. It's going to take a little bit of more time, but you know what? This is what I enjoy doing. And this is what you need to do when you are preparing, just infuse that passion and that love into your food. I think, as my sister Sanusha said, I think in one of her episodes I saw on radio, I think she did a masala, morning masala, I think with the Lotus FM presenter. She said it's to do with the love that you put in, and I totally agree. It's like, every mother puts love in the food that they make, or father or partner, whoever is cooking. You have to infuse that love and passion in your food. It's key. And that's why I don't mind spending the time to actually cut it nicely. So we're going to chop two to three tomatoes, 2 chilies, and just a few sprigs of coriander and tomatoes. And this is going to take us time up until when we're going to have to cut our bread, which is an exciting bit. So the exciting bit is actually making the curry, the bread, cutting the bread up, and then also filling it up and then eating it. So I'm not sure which is the most exciting bit. I'm gonna have to go with eating it. I don't know what you have to say about that, but I'm sure there's some nods out there saying yes. I definitely have to agree with her in eating the bunny chow. Actually, most people will probably say that. um, so Jamila is saying, we are well, thanks. Jamila, I hope you're well. I'm all the way in the UK, Norwich. Yeah. So I hope you guys are keeping safe and in lockdown as well, like us. So there's the onions and the tomatoes going in. And once that's in, we're going to chop our chili up finely and then add our chop the chili up fine. Take the stem off the top of the chili out. So you can add 1 to 2 chilies. These are not really hot chilies. So and you know I like it hot. So I'm adding like 2 or maybe 2 chopped up. You can chop them up finer if you want. And yeah, this is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. So hope everyone's enjoying the show. Grab yourself a drink, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Put the music up and enjoy the show, guys. And in goes the chilies. And it's so pretty already. And then we're going to chop up some coriander, which is really good. So coriander is also known as cilantro, or we call it coriander. So dhania. So there's different names for it. The Indian name is dhania, or coriander is the English name, or cilantro. And it's also very healthy spice. So adding herbs and spices is really key. I try to get at least fresh mint, coriander, basil, thyme, and these are the herbs my mom used to cook with. So I do try to use some fresh, and rosemary. So these are important to get some fresh herbs. If you can't get the fresh ones, you can use the dried ones. So coriander in, and we're going to add some salt. So let's try the salt with measuring it this time. So just half a teaspoon, I would say, of salt. Yeah, you can squeeze some lemon juice if you want. So I do have some lemon here, so you can squeeze some lemon. Amazing. And some vinegar. Let's add a little bit of vinegar, guys. So it's just a salsa, isn't it? That's what we call like pata chutney or sambals. And this goes really nice with bunny chow, as I said, and also with biryani, guys. For those who know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you do. So it's a simple tomato, onion, chilies, and coriander. Amazing. And you can taste, just have a taste and see. I'm just going to taste. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to add a little bit more vinegar because I like it vinegary. Yeah. So obviously check for the salt, taste, and for the amount of juice that you want in it, like salty or sour sort of taste. So it's going to be like a hot, spicy sort of salad that goes in on the side with your bunny chow. So that's the beauty of this. So in the carrot salad, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of some cucumber. So just some small pieces of cucumber. So just some small pieces that I'm going to add into my carrot salad. And that's just going to give it some nice, a bit of a healthy twist to it. Cucumber is really good. And And just adding some cucumber. So that's going to be like, so in addition to the onion, carrot, chili, and coriander, I added some carrot, cucumber in, guys. So it's just going to give it a nice refreshing taste. Right, so guys, that's all ready. The sambals are ready. And our curry is almost ready. And I think we need to now start with our bread, guys. Right, so let's start with the bread. So I will pop the coriander to the side. So the coriander is going to go on the top and of our mutton curry. So I'm just going to keep that on the side so it'll give me a chance. So I'm going to chop these up in a bit and then we're going to pop it over. Let's just chop it up a little bit. So it's ready when we have to serve. So hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the show, guys. We're almost coming to the really exciting part of cutting the bread. So Lisha, we're having a braai this evening. Oh, amazing, Lisha. Enjoy the braai. What's on the braai tonight? Is it lamb chops, chicken, sausages? Do let me know. Or vegetarian braai or fish. Sounds amazing, Lisha. And that's like no work. You are so lucky. I'm envious. Because obviously preparing food takes effort, but having a braai is just throwing it. I just love that about braais and South Africa and being able to braai or barbecue as we call it in the UK, because it's just so effortless. You just marinate everything and let the braai do the work, or whoever's braaiing it. So I hope whoever's braaiing it, Lisha's doing a good job and giving you a rest, which is great. So thanks to Timoha. For the bread, guys, loads of bread. So if you've seen my other shows, there was one show where I did with the mini loaf, which is half of this, which is like a mini loaf, and that was absolutely amazing as well. So this is now a whole loaf. So when you have the mini loaf, obviously you just cut it in half, but this is a full loaf, and we're going to cut it in halves and quarters as well. So I'm going to cut the bread in half. So this is the bunny chow. So what's going to happen is we're going to cut it in half, 4/4. So in half and quarters. So you're going to cut it in half and quarter, and you're going to dig out the inside bit, and then you're going to serve it. And it's really simple and easy, guys. If I'm able to do it, you are going to be able to do it. So there you have it. That's the half that you cut it in, and then you dig out the inside. So you're either going to cut it in half or quarters, depending on what size of bunny chow you're making. So I'm making 2/4 now, which I'm going to serve. So we're going to have a quarter bunny, but obviously, if you are making a half a bunny, all you needed to do was then cut this from corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner, and squeeze out the inside flesh, and then pop in your curry, which is ready, and serve it with your sambals. So let's cut this up in quarters. So a quarter will be a quarter of that. Just before I do that, let's just check up on the curry, guys. So just a little bit more. Let's pop the heat up. And you can see the gravy, you can see the curry. It looks absolutely amazing. It's almost ready. So guys, the exciting bit of cutting the bread, it is exciting really. So I'm just cutting it up in quarter, guys. And if I can do this, as I said, you can do it as well. So bunny chow, yes, the memories of eating bunny chow at the beachfront, at home. My mom would make it. I remember my mom taught in the same school where we went to, and for the fountain plays and also for for fundraisings, my mom would make beans bunny chow, and she would make pots of beans curry, and we would have it at school. And I know that was an absolute treat. Um, so my mom used to make it as well. So I definitely have learned from my mom and dad about how to make these things. And when we obviously growing up in the shop, all our customers would come. You know, how do you make biryani? How do you make bunny chow? So we always had to know about these things because obviously people were asking us, you know, customers from all over South Africa, so not just our Asian customers. They were like from all over, and they would ask us, "How do you make that?" So, guys, now in order to make it, like you, when you cut out the insides, you make sure that you, when you're cutting, so we're going to cut corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to quarter, and that's a quarter piece of the bread. That's a whole half. So you would do the same with the whole half. If you're going to cut corner to corner, making sure that you don't cut the base. So you're going to put your knife through, but you're going to make sure you're not hitting through the base. And you'll know because you will feel the hard crusty bit, guys. So don't be afraid, even when you're cutting this piece, you just need to make sure that you're cutting corner to corner, corner to corner, and you are pulling out the piece without actually getting the bottom part, getting the knife through the bottom part, because if you do that, guys, it is going to spoil. So you need to be very careful with this. It needs to be delicately cut. So please be careful. Get someone that's experienced or practice beforehand. If you're preparing to impress someone, make sure you practice beforehand, guys. So just corner to corner, it is as easy as it looks, guys. So Lisha is saying, yeah, definitely, hubby giving me a rest, but you can never get wrong with bunny any day. So delicious. I actually ate a bunny from the famous Patels in Durban yesterday. That is amazing. Yes, I do know Patels. My sister brought it to Cape Town for me, and that was absolutely divine. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish someone could bring me one of those famous bunny chows. Patels, yes, I do remember. My dad used to get from Patels as well, and mom when we worked at the shop. So there you have it, guys. That was so simple and easy. So all I did was corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner. You just put the knife in, making sure you don't cut the bottom, and you put your hand over it and you squeeze out the fleshy bit like that. So it is as easy as you've just seen. So there is no, you don't really, it's a no-brainer. And if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it, guys. Obviously, there's probably more professional people out there that are able to cut bunny chow. But if you have a different way, let me know. Easier way. So our curry is almost ready. I want to cut another half quarter piece. Oh, guys, look at that. That looks amazing. And I've just seen a mulligan, like, that looks so good. You can see the color of the curry, the star and the sweet. The oil is surfacing on the top, and that's when you know it's almost ready to sticks. And I just saw the mulligan, but it's disappeared now, guys. So this is when you know that this is like the Durban curry. Yeah. So definitely on top. Before we get to our other piece of our bread, I'm just going to have one last taste to make sure, because I added more water. I want to make sure that everything is ready for our bunny, guys. So let's taste. Ooh, it smells lovely. Ooh, lovely. Perfect. The taste is really good. It's spicy. It's got a lovely taste, and it's burning as well. It's spicy. So I would say it's perfect. Absolutely delicious. I might need to add just a little bit of salt, maybe a little bit. So I'm going to measure with my hand, guys. I'm going to just add that. It's really nice. Just taste it again. Lovely. I think the potatoes soak up all the salt. Lovely, guys. So everyone's enjoying the music, and Nisha, hope you're enjoying your braai, and amazing. Wow, you had a Patel Spanish chow yesterday. You are so lucky that your sister got that for you. Yeah, you can't beat bunny chows. I mean, homemade is one thing, but I think having it from a place like the Coconut Grove or the Luds or Orient or Sunrise or hotels like that, Caranitas, Tree Lounge, Governor's. I think there's so many new places that have popped up with nice bunny chows, but I obviously left South Africa years ago, so I don't know the popular ones now, or I haven't tasted them recently. But definitely, like when I go to the Victoria Street with my sister at Tirupati Spices, I always get a bunny chow from Victory Lounge or from Karanichas and other places, hotels as well. So there is a lot of places. So do drop me a message. Let me know. I'm dying to know where the other, like, where can you get a nice bunny chow, guys? Um, so I'm just going to cut the other half piece in quarters, and then I'm going to make it in a quarter bunny. And so we've got two nice quarters. As I said, if you're going to cut the fleshy one out, when you cut a full loaf, you're going to have. So let's cut that properly. So when you are cutting the bread, so when you cut a full loaf, you basically have like 4 pieces. You cut it in quarters. So I just want to show you the whole thing, guys. So you're going to have 4 pieces, and then you have 2 of the edges have a nice face. So we'll have a nice face, and then the other ones will have the fleshy bit. So with this one, you need to be careful when you're cutting corner to corner, corner to corner, and just make sure that you pick up the piece on the top, the fleshy bit, but without actually piercing the bottom of your bunny. Yeah, so be careful with those ones. So back to our quarters. It is exciting to do this part as well, to make the bunny, to make the curry, and to actually do it. So, but I definitely am still sticking with my decision that eating it is the best and it's most exciting part. And guys, if you are watching your carb intake or bread intake, you can merely use this as a container for your curry. You don't have to eat all the bread. So if you're watching your diet, or if you're just a bit concerned about your weight, or on a strict diet because of maybe you're diabetic, then I would say just don't eat all the bread. You can just eat some of it and just use it as a container. This one came out really nice. It just eased out. It was like melted, like my hand just melted in and took it out. It was so easy. It's like you just push your hand in, you cut it, and then you just push it in and it just comes out. Like it's so easy. Really, it is so simple and easy. And I hope people are going to be able to learn from this, because we get so many requests for recipes, as we did when we were younger in school and in my dad's shop. Growing up in the spice shop, people want to know, how do you make these delicious, divine dishes. So I'm glad that I'm able to show it now, and also share these childhood recipes and home family recipes, generational recipes, which is amazing. So, this looks amazing. It does, guys. So that's a curry. So I think it's almost ready now. Let's just keep that out, and it'll give me a chance to just sort out how we're going to serve this and fill our chow. So we are going to now take the curry, and we're going to open out, take off the lid, we're going to fill it up, and then serve it with our sambal. So let's just see how we're going to do that, guys. So the curry is ready. I'm going to, before we serve the curry, what I am going to do is I'm going to put some coriander leaves on the top as well. So we'll put some coriander leaves. So hope everyone's enjoying the show and is as excited as I am to finish making the bunny chow, because we were so excited. Everyone was so excited at home. I cannot tell you. It's like the snow came out and then all the excitement started, and then we were like making bunny chow and everyone was, they all want to have bunny chow. So which I'm not complaining. I absolutely love making a dish like this, and especially on a weather like this. And yeah, so it's exciting. So I hope you guys are excited as we are to share these dishes. Um, so we're almost there, guys. Just a few more minutes. We will start plating with this now. Let's just get it right. So I've got my sambals on the side, my tomato and pita chutney, whatever you call it, guys. Salsa is it? Drop me a message, and the carrot and cucumber, onion, chili salad. So they both go equally nice. I actually like both. And if you want a really nice twist to it, I tasted at other places, is actually mixing a sweet chili sauce into this. I'm not going to add it in because it just adds more sugar, but and I don't like to use a lot of sugar in my food because we're going to be making mango lassi and kavadi milk. So I'm just cutting down on the sugar. So that already is going to be a bit sugary and a bit sweet. So, but a good idea tip is add some sweet chili sauce in your carrot salad. It also tastes really nice. So we've got that, and that's going to go on my tray in a minute. And yeah, I want to start with our mango lassi. So while we're waiting for this is almost ready. It is like ready, I would say. But I'm going to pop it on low heat. I want to finish the drink because I want the final bit of the show to be the the bunny chow. So let's start making our. So we'll come back to this, guys. We will come back to our bread and making this dish. But I do want to show you how to do the drinks that I want to make. So we'll start with that, and then we'll come back to our dish. Okay. So we are going to make our mango lassi and our yogurt, which is a mango lassi, and also the kavadi milk, guys. So two different drinks that we're making today. So for the mango lassi, so let's start one. So mango lassi is very simple and easy. It's going to be a nice cooling drink. I got used to mango lassi here in the UK. It's something that you have when you go to the restaurants. It's absolutely delicious. You might know lassi. There's different types of making lassi. So, but this is the sweet one. There is other versions, like I don't know if you taste an Indonesian or Persian Aryan. That's another like a lassi, but it's more the salty one, which is some pepper and some yogurt. But this is a sweet version, so you can choose which one you want to make. But it's going to be nice and cooling. And yogurt is a source of protein as well, which is really good. And especially after a nice hot dish like the spicy dish, you're going to need something to cool down if you're not already cooling down with a beer or a drink or wine or whatever or milk. So let's make our mango lassi. So we're going to need our, so I've got mango pulp. So it comes from a tin like this. So I've got the pulp of mango, which I'm going to mix into the yogurt, into my blender. But if you have some fresh mango, so I do have fresh mango as well. So some pieces of fresh mango, so you can actually use fresh mango as well. But I'm going to opt to use the pulp because I do like the taste of this. So I'm going to add some of this into my blender with my yogurt. So all you're going to need is your yogurt, mango, and some elaichi powder. A little bit of elaichi powder, and I've got some rose petals just to put on the top. rose petals that I'm going to put on the top, and elaichi powder for the mango lassi. So it's very simple and easy. So it depends on what quantity you are making of the mango lassi. So in my blender, so I'm gonna add, so it depends how much. Again, I will pop a recipe of the measurements. So I would say about 8 to 10 spoons of your pulp of your mango, or if you wanted, you can add half a pack of your, so one mango, so maybe one chopped mango, and then add your yogurt. Done with that. It actually tastes really nice. It's sweet, really, really nice. And mango is really healthy, guys. Oh, it smells lovely. This just smell reminds me of like mango sorbet. It's absolutely lovely. I think it's quite popular in India to have mango. We absolutely love mango. And with the different types of the mango, you know, the Durban. My mom used to love the mango. Let's not go to green mangoes because that's another story on its own. But the ripe mangoes, my mom used to love the Durban stringy mangoes. We don't get that here, but I absolutely love it. So I would say equal amounts of your mango and yogurt. So about 1 cup of one large mango that's chopped up, or a cup of the pulp, and about 1 cup of your yogurt. So you can add more, just adjust according to the taste that you want. So guys, I'm sure you guys are just waiting. When is she coming to the bunny chow? Guys, very, very soon we are going to get there. Just bear with me while I just make these two really refreshing, tasty drinks, and then just about half a teaspoon of elaichi powder. It's got an absolutely amazing smell. You can add some sugar to taste, so about 2 teaspoons of sugar. I'm not adding extra sugar because, as you know, I said I try to cut down on the amount of sugar. So I'm not going to add some sugar. And I love mango lassi, to be honest. I can have this, I can drink loads and loads of it. And as I said, it's like a smoothie anyway, isn't it? So you can make like a fruit smoothie. It's just a fancy name we've got now, mango lassi. So this is going to go in the blender, which is right here. So guys, we've got our blender that's going to go on. So this is getting blended. And there you have that, our mango lassi, guys. So you're just going to mix it until it's really nice and smooth. You can add some water if you want. So I'm putting the curry off now because I think it's ready, guys. That is ready. It's perfect. Okay, so we're going to add our mango lassi, guys. Amazing, absolutely delicious. Smells lovely, and it's going to be so nice and cooling and refreshing. So then you can top up with some of the lychee powder and rose petal if you want as well. Just like that. So that is your mango lassi done, guys, and it's going to be so tasty. So I can actually put some rose petals on the top like that. And it looks really nice, guys. Imagine having this now after your bunny chow. It was definitely worth the wait. I think the elaichi gives it a really nice taste and it gives it a really nice flavor. And it's also very relaxing and calming. So this is a very, very cooling drink, guys. So I'm not going to drink it now because I'm just going to do it to display first. So let's start with our next drink. So as it was Kavadi this week, we had a lot of Kavadi celebrations. So in terms of the celebrations, we were having Kavadi milk. So for this one, you're going to need some rose syrup, some sabja seeds which have been soaked. About 1 to 2 teaspoons of the sabja seeds, tukumari or basil seeds which were soaked in water. And they just get swell up like that within a few seconds. Literally within seconds it swells up. So you just prepare it beforehand. And then we're going to grab some more. And I'm just going to mix a glass of the seeds. We're going to mix our glass with our seeds and also with so you're just going to mix some rose syrup, some sabja seeds, and also some more. So hope you guys are enjoying the show. The curry is ready, guys. And we are going to start with our rose milk that we're making. Okay. So in here, all you need to do is add your milk, your sabja seeds, and your rose syrup, and that's how simple and easy it is, guys. It's not difficult at all to make. So just a glass. We're going to add some milk. So 1 glass of milk. It depends on how much you're making. You can just adjust. I did put the recipe on my Facebook post. If you want to know exact measurements, have a look at my Facebook post. And then we're going to add some rose syrup. So simple and easy, guys. You're going to love me for these recipes. So I would say about 2 teaspoons of your rose syrup or more, depending on how much you want it, how you want it to taste. So it depends on that. We're going to give that a stir, and then we're going to add our sabja seeds, guys. And you just love that color. So pink milk, basically, Kavadi milk. So as we celebrated Thaipusam and Kavadi, so I absolutely love this. And about 1 to 2 teaspoons of your sabja seeds that have swelled up. And this basil is really healthy. It's a good source of fiber. So these seeds, sabja seeds, good source of fiber. It's a very spiritual thing, and gives you a lot of courage and strength. And it's a very refreshing, tasty drink to have. And there you have it. That's your. You can add more seeds if you want, but you can see what I mean. And this is going to taste absolutely delicious. And then I'm just going to add some rose petals, and that's it. So our rose syrup, rose milk is done. Just adding some rose petals on the top, and one in the middle. And there you have it, guys. Cheers, wherever you are. So I'm going to show both now so you can see at the 2 drinks. And guys, it's ready within seconds, so it's not difficult to make. And it's something different, especially being at home. You want to make something different also for kids, just to get them happy and healthy, having a milk drink with like a milkshake basically, isn't it? This is like milkshake, I would say. So just 2 different versions, as you can see. So that's a mango lassi.
What do you get when you cross
with
a giraffe with a
lychee and
hedgehog?
rose, and that is the
A 6-foot toothbrush.
Kavadi rose milk sabja seeds.
But
Very,
still,
very tasty.
just
Both
say
look
Alexa,
absolutely delicious, guys.
I whisper my
That's going to
tip
pour
like
out. So I'm going to put this away. And we are now ready to.
I'm investigative journalist Dave Polly. to
actually fill our bunny chow now, guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you so much for joining. And we are almost at the end of it, guys. I promised. I know you guys are like waiting. Where is the bunny chow? I'm doing it right now. So enough talking. Let's start with the second most exciting part, I would say, guys. I am going to be filling the bunny chow now. So thank you guys for being so patient. Just before we do that, we are going to pop. That is our mutton curry ready, and we are just going to put some coriander leaves, guys. Absolutely amazing. So we are going to fold these and we're going to put on our platter. So guys, hope you guys are enjoying the show, and wherever you are in the world, cheers, salute to you. Let's start with our bunny chow. Make sure when you are cooking that you are staying hydrated, because what happens is when people cook, they end up snacking a lot and eating a lot because you're busy in the kitchen. But make sure you actually do make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. So we're just going to, so this is going to go on our plate as well, our platter. We're going to serve our bunny chows here. So that's the sambals already. And if you have some chilies, I usually put paco chilies. If you have chilies, you can do that as well. So let's start. We're actually going to platter it on here, guys. Hopefully you guys can see. Two bunny chows that are going to be cold. Okay. Right. So let's start, guys. Exciting bit. What you all have been waiting for is filling up the bunny chow. So you just pop the lids out, and then you can add the lids back on in a bit. Curry is really, oh, it's so amazing, guys. Really looks amazing. So let's start. So all you do is you fill up your bunny. So let's fill it up here, and then you fill it up on our plate with the sauce. So what you want to do is you want to fill it up with your sauce. So you put generous amounts of your curry and your gravy. As you can see, when you put the gravy in, it just gets soaked up in the bread. So potatoes, meat, sauce, and more sauce. That's why I said you have to make it with a lot of gravy, guys. So, and that's your mutton bunny chow almost ready, guys. So loads of gravy. You can see there's loads of gravy in this curry, which is fantastic. So we'll put it there, and we're going to add more sauce in a bit, but I'm going to pour the other one, and then we're going to add the sauce. So exactly the same thing. All you do is just fill it in there. You cut your bread up, you make your curry of choice, vegetables, meat, beans, fish, kebabs, prawns even, guys. And then add your curry of choice, and then you cover it up with a lid and serve it with your sambals. And that's how easy and simple it is, guys. So, oh, it looks amazing, guys. So we're going to add more sauce. So the key is in bunny chow is the filling, what you're putting it in, and also it needs to have gravy, lots and lots of gravy. So we're going to just put some more sauce on, guys, and that is our bunny chow ready to be eaten. How does that look, guys? Absolutely delicious. Absolutely amazing, guys. I'm going to just put one on there. You guys can actually see the bunny chow. That is the bunny chow all ready, guys, to be eaten. And this is what you all have been waiting for, guys. Bunny chow. So it needs to have loads and loads of gravy. It needs to like show the gravy. And that's the bunny chow, guys. As you can see, the lamb mutton bunny chow. And it looks absolutely amazing. And you see the way it gets soaked. And that's the beauty of the bunny chow, guys. I'm so excited to present you the final bit of the bunny chow, guys. It looks absolutely delicious, and I'm going to have to taste it for you guys to actually see what I mean about the bunny chow. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys enjoy the show, guys. Two amazing quarter bunny chows. As you can see, the bunny it's soaked, it's actually soaked the bread, and its sauce is on that. You can add loads and loads of gravy on it. Just a little bit of that. And put some coriander on. You see the sauce is soaked in this bread, and it's absolutely delicious. How amazing does that look, guys? This looks like a really juicy, spicy lamb bunny, guys. This one is really amazing. Add a little bit more sauce. You can't add, there's no limit as to the amount of sauce you add on this, guys. The more sauce you add, the better it is. So that's your bunny chow, guys. I'll just show you that. Hope you guys enjoyed the show of how to make a Durban bunny chow, guys. And this is how it is. It's going to be messy, and it's going to be something that you're going to just dig in. So I'm going to have a taste now, guys. So you just dip some of the bread in, and you just enjoy it. that's the beauty about a bunny chow, is you get your hands messy and you just stay in the moment and you just enjoy the bunny chow. And that's how it's eaten, guys. My mouth is, it's just filled with happiness and also such an amazing taste from the mixture of the bread and the curry from the bunny chow. You can obviously have it with the sambals, as I made here, but this is exactly how a bunny chow is made, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. It was absolutely brilliant to make the bunny chows. And as I said, if you wanted to use a half loaf of bread, you could use half loaf of bread. But this is what bunny chow is, you know. 2/4 bunnies, or you can use a half a bunny. Or if you want to use rolls, crusted rolls, you can also scoop out the inside of a crusted roll and also make that as bunny chow for kids. So it depends on how hungry you are and how much you want to eat. But guys, this is the bunny chow. It doesn't get better than this. This is happy and healthy. Obviously, if you don't want to eat all the bread, don't eat all the bread, but enjoy the insides because that's the most delicious bit. And also the bit where this bread gets just soaked with the gravy. As you can see, the bunny chow is like just steaming. So just to recap, guys, we've made 2 happy and healthy spicy bunny chows like you get in Durban and all over the world. And some mango lassi on the side, sorry, and with elaichi and rose and some cardamom. So guys, cheers! And do drop me a message, drop me a line, let me know how you found the show. Yes to you. Wherever you are in the world, enjoy your weekend. Have a fantastic Saturday and weekend. And lots of love from my family to yours. Do drop me a message, send me a like, or share my videos and let your other friends and family know about my Happy Doctor's Kitchen. And if you have any comments or any requests, do send them to me. I do look at all my requests. Today's episode was a request from Rogers in the UK, in Manchester, and he asked about bunny chow. So Rogers, I hope you enjoyed the show, and all the people that joined, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys get to make this during the course. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow, wherever you are in the world, if you can actually make a bunny chow, I would be so happy that I've been able to inspire you to do it. But do share me your recipes. What's your and also your memories of bunny chows. I'm so eager to learn and to know about where the best bunny chows are in the world, and also where the best memories that you may have had of bunny chows, or which is your favorite bunny. Is it a lamb bunny, which is our favorite, I would say, next to the sugar beans and raw beans, or is it kebab, prawn, chicken, or any other vegetarian type of bunny chow, mutton or lamb like this? So, guys, let me know, and lots of love from my family to yours. Namaste, and do stay safe wherever you are, and remain positive and happy and healthy. And remember, you are what you eat. Your food is medicine, and your health is your wealth. So start taking care of your health and cook happy and healthy meals like I'm showing you on my Facebook, Happy Doctor's Kitchen, which is also on my YouTube. So subscribe to my channel and have a look at the website at www.spice-delights.com. So guys, bon appetit, and I'm definitely going to dig into this bunny chow. I've actually seen that the bread on the sides have just been soaked. And that is amazing. And my favorite part of the bunny is actually the pieces of the bread that has been soaked, and that is so like fleshy, as you can see. So I love that bit, and I love this bit of the bottom part when it's like that, and also the fleshy bit of this bread when that's finished. Then I'm really disappointed with my bunny because I love this top part of the bread. So guys, hope you enjoy and take care, and lots of love. Namaste from me. And cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend.